Well, the kids are going back to school in some parts of the metro this week. It looks like Kansas is getting started earlier than Missouri. I saw KCTV5 had a list up last night of where the area schools are going, when they're heading back. And Olathe starts Friday. Looks like Shawnee Mission, Blue Valley next week. And then some, like Lee Summit, I think is 2 weeks away from starting, John. So there's quite a gap there between the two sides.
I was just looking at that and talking with Mark, and I didn't know if he was caught in the Olathe trap. And they do Friday's the first day at Olathe for K through 6 and 9th. And then on Monday for 7, 8, and 10 and 12.
7, 8. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That doesn't make any sense.
Sometimes, depending on when they've built a new building and divide the grades, they like to have the new kid, ninth graders and freshmen are going to the high school.
Oh, okay.
I know they kind of give them the first day.
I could see that.
Because my kids went to Shawnee Mission, but this year it's the ninth graders and the seniors.
And that's bizarre.
The very students you fear.
Yeah. Maybe they want to get them shoved in a locker early in the process.
This is what's going to feel like.
Get it out of the way. Exactly,
I don't know if
right.
Had an adopt a freshman program or
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They're going to help them out the first day. Help them open the lockers.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that is
so
bizarre.
It gets confusing. I can split up some households here. There may be some turmoil going on here in the next few days.
Well, either way, you've got now a half-day Friday for Olathe, and then you get started next week with most of the Kansas schools, and the Missouri schools start in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I got Wednesday on here for a lot of the big districts.
So you look at it now, and a lot of the parents, a lot of you, are going to be out there, and you're going to be doing some school shopping. Well, CBS News had the story we shared with you yesterday. Spending on school supplies hit a record $41.5 billion this year. That's a 12% increase, or $4.6 billion, from the $36.9 billion consumers spent last year. And it also smashes the previous high of $37.1 billion set in 2021. CBS News reports here families are spending more on school supplies after a year of high inflation, but also due to evolving school-related needs. For instance, more big-ticket items like electronics related to learning are on shoppers' lists this year. So, Mark, you did your back-to-school shopping yesterday with your two girls who are elementary school aged, and how painful was it? That's my first question. Although, do you have the bill total?
Yes,
All
I
right.
do. In my head.
In your head, you know the bill. And this is for both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
For both kids.
And this is where'd you go?
We went to Walmart this year. Last year, we went to Dollar General. And I'll say this much. Last year, it was about $120, $125.
Okay. For both of them?
For both of them.
I'm going to say, you got a guess there, John? I'm going to say
Are we going for the figure? It's definitely going to be higher. So
yes.
We're not playing that game, right?
No.
This is how much higher?
Over.
How much? How much over?
How much over? Oh, shoot. And you switched where you shop, so that's going to factor in. I'm going to say you added at least $75 to it.
Oh, so you're going to say 200. Nice round number. All right. I was in that ballpark. I'm going to say 182.
Well, the grand total was $225.81.
Oh!
Initially, I was going to say $100, but I thought surely not.
Yeah.
$225.81.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I never want to do this again.
Well, the sad part is you got to do it next year. So, all right, what was on the list that shocked you? What was a surprise to you? We talked about the earbuds yesterday that you had to get, right?
Those were actually, I found them for $5.
Okay, you
Some
found
cheap ones.
So 10 there then.
AirPods, earbuds for $10 total for the two of them.
Yeah.
I still don't know. You got to ask when you go to the back to school night, what are they doing with earbuds?
Yeah. I don't know why any kid would have them.
We were talking about it last night at our dinner table, and we're both like, why the hell do kids need earbuds?
They're going to get lost. They're going to get stuck in their ears.
I know. You're going to have to replace I mean, can we have kids like interacting with each other and their teachers, not sitting with earbuds, staring at an iPad like a bunch of zombies? Gosh. Okay, so that wasn't a big ticket.
Yeah,
Like
that was
old
one of the
school.
smaller ones.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't mind like the glue sticks, the folders. Those that's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's the side stuff that you have to bring now too, like the disinfectant wipes, the Kleenexes. Those start adding up. You have to get 3 boxes of Kleenexes, 3 bottles of disinfectant wipes, hand sanitizer with a pump. They have all these different things that They need
Wow.
So yeah, that's
So my point
the
here
worst
as an
part
old
for
man
me.
is, where the hell are you, Scott Tissues, Kleenex, Puffs? Why aren't you supplying the school and getting new customers right there at the 5-year-old level?
Well-
you're getting brand, what's the word I'm looking for?
Awareness?
Yeah, brand awareness. Brand
Okay,
placement.
well-
Why don't it's free for the school?
I don't think Scott should be giving away its products for free. I think the damn school with our tax dollars should buy tissues.
yes.
How about that for a concept, Mark?
Yes, that's
How many
exactly
thousands of dollars are you paying
Why
in
spend it
property
when
taxes?
You can get business to donate them to.
But I just I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, I don't understand. We pay thousands of dollars of taxes. The bulk of it goes to our schools. There is a teacher shortage. There is a bus driver shortage. And apparently on top of that, the school can't afford to buy Kleenexes. The teachers have to buy, or I should say the parents have to buy Kleenexes. Now that happens too, like in our pre-K that we're sending the girls to. We did that. And, we had
that's
to bring
all grades.
the hand wipes. We had to bring in the Kleenexes. But it's pre-K. It's not publicly funded. There's no way. I mean, we all went to school, and there's never a time when hand sanitizer and wipes and Kleenexes were on the list. That was just part of what the school funded, being a public school. They take care of those things. But now it's on Mark to go spend, $100 on what? Tissues, hand sanitizer, hand wipes. What am I missing?
Along with everything else, yeah.
Along with everything else.
Folders. We had backpacks, luckily, still from last year. We had the lunch boxes. So we didn't even spend everything that we normally would have had to get because
Wow.
we had some leftover stuff.
Now, my other question is this, because this is how it is at the pre-K level, but those hand sanitizers and whatnot, they're not for your kid, right? Everyone brings in 2, and then the teachers use them throughout the year.
Yep.
It's shared, yep.
Okay, that's correct. And that's what I was told as
To
well.
build a stockpile. Yeah.
So they've got a stockpile. So once again, it's now you just subsidizing Kleenexes for a public school that is getting millions and millions of dollars.
There you go.
It's unbelievable.
And then in February, we're going to get an email from the teacher. And I don't blame the teacher.
Yeah.
But they're going to say, hey, we could get some help with more Kleenexes or whatever else. So, yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's completely ridiculous. All the money that we're spending on these public schools, and they can't buy tissues. 913-408-7710. And then you wonder, geez, parents are spending another $4 billion on school supplies this year. Mark, $225 for what, a fifth and a third grader, right? That's crazy.